Well, happy solar eclipse day, everybody. I'm Trisha Swenson, and we're going to let you know about the solar eclipse on Monday and the things that are happening all throughout the week. We'll give you weather details. We'll let you know about some terrain closures as well. We are ramping down as we approach the end of the season. All that and more on Vail Valley Live, which starts right now. Hi everyone, I'm Trisha Swenson coming to you with our weekend edition or our weekday edition of Vail Valley Live. I'm here at Beaver Creek on Monday, April 8th, and we're going to tell you what's going to be happening today through about Thursday. And then on Friday, I'll come back with our weekend edition and give you the scoop on what you won't want to miss this week. We are ramping things down. We just closed down Arrowhead, Bachelor Gulch, and portions of Vail Mountain like Blue Sky Basin, the base area, Cheer 12 at Golden Peak. Reeperbahn Express is still open, but the other areas are going to be closed, especially that little beginner area. So if you do have any very beginners, take them on over to the Eagle Bond Gondola out of Lion's Head, number 19. Head up there, and from there, they can learn on Chair 15, the little Eagle lift. And believe it or not, even though we're there at the end of the season, we still have beginners, never evers, that are just trying the sport for the first time. So welcome to all those people that are trying to get out there on the slopes. But what a gorgeous Monday morning we have, and we're going to see that sunshine continue pretty much throughout the whole week. So for your Monday, we'll see a high right around the low 40s and plenty of sunshine. Tonight we'll dip down into the 20s, and then for your Tuesday, even a little warmer, upper 40s, plenty of sunshine once again. Tuesday night, mid 20s overnight. And then Wednesday will be the first chance that we start to see a slight chance of snow, about a 20% chance of some showers, and a high of 48 degrees. So wear the sunscreen, apply it early, reapply it throughout the day, because you're probably not wearing the neck gaiter as much. Maybe you're doing sunglasses instead of goggles. So you have a lot more skin that is exposed to the intense sun that you're going to find out there on the slopes. And do make sure you wear eye protection. I was just on the shuttle bus in Vail last week, and I heard about a little girl who didn't wear her goggles all day long. Next thing you know, she was over at the doctor taking care of her eyes. So it's very important to make sure that you are taking care of your eyes when you're out here. Now, we do have that solar eclipse, so we're going to let you know all about that today, kind of some of the best places to watch it. The weather is cooperating perfectly for it because we won't have the cloud cover we would normally see if we had snow or rain in the forecast. So we're excited about that. We're not in the path of totality. Texas, all the way up through Ohio, that's where they're going to see quite a bit of darkness. But we will notice a difference. So keep your eyes peeled to the sky. For us, right around 11 to about 2 is when this is going to occur. And I think 12:40 is when the height of this is going to be happening. So that's just a few tips for you today when you're getting out there. Now, this morning, we do open at 8:30. Might be a little crunchy out there. You might want to have another cup of coffee, let it soften up a bit, and then follow the sun. Eastern facing slopes first. So Rose Bowl would be a good choice for you today. Ricky's Ridge over in Vail Mountain and the back bowls, that's a nice eastern facing slope. So consider that when you're going to be getting up there. But this weather and mountain report brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. And if you're looking for some great deals on gear this time of year, we're going to have some fantastic sales on winter gear. We're also going to get you ready for summertime. And one place that used to just be known for bike clothes, Pearl Izumi, well, now they're doing so much more. So here's some more details with Peggy Zieglin.
Hi, I'm Peggy Ziegler, fashion guru and stylist for the outlets at Silverthorne. I'm here to share with you some exciting news. We have the Pearl Izumi outlet here. It's been here for years, but what you don't know, or may not know, is it's based in Colorado, which means not only do we get outlet fabulous pricing and fabulous seasons past, but we also get present seasons, brand new, hot off the racks, just dropped, new arrivals. Come right here to this outlet store because you're only going to find a Pearl Izumi outlet here, and there's one in Castle Rock. So you've got to take a look at some of these amazing finds. First, we have Liv. And Liv has on, of course, the coolest white, colorful jersey. She's got her screaming red jersey zip front top that she's going to wear when it gets cooler. She has her form-fit biker shorts, which are amazing. Brand new to this store, brand new to Pearl Izumi. Her gray and orange mountain shoes. Her whole outfit would be $465. Comes to $374.62. She's going to save $90.37. Way to go, Liv. Way to bike, hike, just have fun. Next, we have our beautiful Madeline. And Madeline has on the Pearl Izumi jersey. Love the colors. It's like graffiti colors. Love it. She also has on her fabulous hat that matches, of course. And then she also has her amazing jacket with that mustard trim. So fun. And then the cutest, I'm going to call it, it's a biker sports removable bike liner short, which is so nice. And her Vesta Studio bike shoes. Whole outfit is $392.50. Comes to $306. She's going to save $86.50. Way to go, Madeline. Looking great. Okay, are you ready for this one? This is an amazing outfit that Shao wears beautifully. I think it just may end up being his. He has on, it's a Welcome Colorful Colorado shirt. It's breathable. It's amazing. He also has his fabulous cap on. He has his khaki shorts. We also have his orange Pearl Izumi shell on. And if that weren't enough, he's got his XL walkable outside shoes. His whole outfit with his savings card would be $411. These are all just dropped brand new items. So he'll save about $45 just from having the savings card. Thank you, Shao. Okay, and here we go. Last but not least is our famous Yandel. And he has on his graffiti jersey, biking and hiking jersey. He's got on his amazing Junior Canyon shorts and his bike gloves. They almost look like they match. Whole outfit would be $125. Comes to $70.87. He's going to save $54.12. You look great, Yandel. Are you biking? Are you hiking? You could do anything. So come on back in, everybody. Whether you're golfing, biking, hiking, swimming, anything, Pearl Izumi has you covered. Here at the outlets at Silverthorne, it's amazing. And don't forget, your savings card booklet, it's 10% off if you have this coupon. Go to the Colorado Welcome Center. It's worth the drive. See you soon.
Welcome back to Vail Valley Live. I'm Trisha Swenson coming to you on Monday morning from Beaver Creek. And what a gorgeous day that we have in store. Plenty of sunshine. The sun is getting higher in the sky. I probably needed to bring sunglasses today, but I'll get through it for this little half hour. But want to let you know what's going on in the Vail Daily. VailDaily.com is a wonderful source to keep tabs on what's happening here in the Vail Valley. So all sorts of stories in today's paper, anywhere from the Eagle Valley Library District. They changed one thing this year to help its patrons. You can find out about that. Also, Time Machine looks back decade after decade, and 40 years ago, skier visits reached new heights in the Vail Valley. So find out about the news throughout the decades, and then some fun things that were going on over the weekend. Taste of Vail. Wow, we had a lot of seminars, including Colorado wines. We had one on caviar, one on island wines. So all of those stories are on the website right now. And big news, the UPS store in Avon closes. So customers are being referred to the store in Edwards. Find out the scoop about that and what it could mean, especially if you relied on UPS to help you. So a great source, BillDaily.com, to get you all situated for what you need to know and some fun events, activities, prep sports. We've got it all at VailDaily.com. But right now, let's talk about this eclipse that's going to be happening. So this will be the last total eclipse in the United States for 20 years. So it's happening right now in 2024. The next one won't happen until 2044. Can you imagine that? Now this is footage from a long time ago. You know, like yeah, we had the eclipse in 2017. We also had a annular eclipse that happened in Colorado last October. Do you remember that? Well, the main difference is that this will be a total solar eclipse, which means that if you are in the path of totality for a few brief minutes, you will be able to take off the eclipse glasses and experience darkness during the daytime. Now, unfortunately, unless you're planning on leaving Colorado, I know some people that went down to Texas. We're not going to be seeing it. We'll see it about 65% of the sun being blocked out here in the Eagle River Valley. And they expect the partial eclipse to last approximately 2 hours and 25 minutes. So beginning around 11:30 and ending slightly before 2 p.m., and with the maximum eclipse coverage kind of being between around 12:30, 12:40. So even if you're up on the hill and you notice how like, wow, it seems like it's getting a little darker out here. Well, that's what's going on with this eclipse that's happening. So it's pretty interesting when you think about this. I know in the Vail Daily, NASA had put together a map in yesterday's paper that shows where that path is going to be. I met some people from Ohio who are out here skiing this past weekend. They were going to home and they even had school out so they could be checking out the solar eclipse. So eclipses are kind of a rare phenomenon. They just kind of remind us like, wow, like how insignificant we are and all the things that are happening around us between the earth, the sun, and the moon and the pathways that they take. And so this is pretty cool. So once again, you won't be able to see this for another 20 years. So take some time to check it out today. But another thing we want to let you know about is the seasonal closures that we have going on. So in Vail, we did close Cascade, Cheer 20, that leaves out of the Grand Hyatt Vail, and Cascade Village, so they are closed. And then Cheer 12, the Bunny Hill at the base of Golden Peak, that is closed for you as well. So if you have any beginners, especially very, very beginners in your group, take them over to Lion's Head. Go up gondola number 19, the Eagle Bond gondola. And then just to the east of that building, you'll find Cheer 12, a beginner chair for you. And there's some magic carpets around there also. And then in Beaver Creek, we of course closed Batcher Gulch and Arrowhead and portions of our western hillside. So Main, Beaver Creek, Centennial, this is all open for you. Beginner area, of course, the Hay Meadow Express, Gondola 1, that is open for you also, but it's all part of the ramp down. Beaver Creek proper, this will close on Sunday, the 14th, but we still have another week over at Vail with their mountain closing on the 21st. So still plenty of time to get out there and enjoy it. but just nice to know kind of what you can expect. Now, if you are staying over at the Ritz-Carlton Bachelor Gulch, which does not close until Vail closes, they'll close the morning of April 22nd. You could take the shuttle bus over here, or there's also a free shuttle bus that goes between Vail, Beaver Creek, and Avon. So you see the bus and it says free or gratis, and then Vail, Beaver Creek, Avon. That is a bus that'll take you in between the ski resorts, which is pretty nice that they brought that back this year. But if you're looking for some things to do after the mountain closes, well, we got them for you. Chasing Rabbits has their weekly events. Monday night is bingo at the Rabbit Hole. That goes on from 6 to 8. And then we have karaoke with Sandman on Tuesdays. That starts at 9 p.m., goes all the way until 1 a.m. And then jazz in Moon Rabbit, that's going to be on Thursdays at 8 p.m., going all the way to 11 p.m. And that's really cool. So you get to see kind of the different areas. They've got the arcade, they have their library, their little kind of jazz club. So it's really neat what they've got going on. So you can go to Chasing Rabbits Vail to get more details on what activities are happening when. And then by the weekend, they've got their DJs, they've got their Sunday night fun. So they pretty much have something going on almost every night of the week throughout the winter season. But we also want to let you know about what's happening this summer season. We have Bravo coming back for its 37th year. So let's get some more details with Caitlin Murray. We are excited for the 37th annual Bravo Vail Music Festival coming this summer. Here to tell us more about it, we have Caitlin Murray. She's their executive director, and exciting things happening. We kick off June 20th, go all the way through August 1st. Let's talk about the first group that you're very excited to host.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me back. We are thrilled. This season, we are proud to present the first ever orchestra hailing from Latin America that will be joining us at the Bravo Vail Music Festival. So this is Sinfónica de Minería, based in Mexico City, a phenomenal orchestra. Their music director, Carlos Miguel Prieto, has conducted all over the world. He was actually named Musical America's Conductor of the Year in 2019. Charismatic, phenomenal musician, and I think the level of joy and exuberance that these musicians bring to their music making is something that our audiences are really going to be able to enjoy. They will kick off our season at the Ford Amphitheater, so 3 concerts there, starting with all Beethoven. You know, your classics, exactly what we want to hear at the amphitheater. And then moving into a little more varied programming with some Spanish and Latin American influences. We're going to have Pacho Flores with them, who's probably the greatest living trumpet player in the world, a cuatro player, a flamenco dancer. So there'll be some Latin American influence and just adding to the variety that we can put on the stage and introduce our audiences to.
Yeah. And then after that, of course, we're bringing in Dallas Symphony Orchestra.
Yes, Dallas Symphony returns to Bravo Vail, always a highlight of our season. And we actually have their music director, Fabio Luisi, here conducting 4 of their concerts this year. Okay. So he'll do a number of classical programs, starting their residency with Daniil Trifonov, who is just a superstar pianist. We've had him here at the festival before, probably one of the most in-demand performers of his generation. So he'll start off their residency. We have a number of concerts, including a Pops concert with Fabio Luisi, and then of course the one and only Jeff Tyzik, and he's doing Songs of Nashville this year. So like everything from Dolly Parton to Tim McGraw with the orchestra behind him.
Okay, so that'll be the second one, and then the third group, the Philadelphia Orchestra. So tell us about what they're going to be bringing.
Yes, so this is very, very special. First, something a little unique this year. The Philadelphia Orchestra will actually be the ones performing at the Patriotic concert.
Oh, yes.
Which is really exciting and kind of a change of pace. Jeff Tyzik will still conduct that, so it'll be the beloved program that people know and love, but a little bit different than what it's been in the past. Then Marin Alsop comes. Marin Alsop was just named the Philadelphia Orchestra's principal guest conductor. She's phenomenal, just an incredible woman in classical music. So she'll be with us for 2 performances, and then the return of opera to Bravo Vail's stage.
Okay, this is so exciting. So in the past, we've had Tosca.
Yes.
But now we're bringing
La Boheme, another Puccini opera. So all the drama, the tragedy, the beautiful music, it's going to be incredible. This will be a staged opera in the Ford Amphitheater. So we have all kinds of exciting surprises, I think, for the audience. It is very popular already, and tickets are selling very quickly. We have an all-star cast, right? Yannick Nézet-Séguin, music director at the Metropolitan Orchestra, at the Metropolitan Opera, picked the cast. It's not to be missed.
And we've got 2 nights of this.
2 nights, the 10th and 12th, with a phenomenal July, with a phenomenal concert by the Philadelphia Orchestra on the night in between, so you can kind of take a breather. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, yes. I mean, get your tickets for this in advance. Even if you don't know if you can go, just get them. Just because this is a hot ticket.
Absolutely. And if you don't know if you like opera, or even if you think you don't like opera, I can't tell you how many people came up to us after Tosca in 2019 and said, "I had no idea. I thought I hated opera. I didn't." And subtitles for everything, so we'll understand what's being said and sung. And it's a really special experience getting to see an opera of that caliber right here in our beautiful venue.
Okay. And then what's after that?
The New York Philharmonic, of course.
Of course.
You cannot go wrong. Exactly. And we actually have the honor, a very distinct honor, Jaap van Zweden, their music director, who had been coming to Bravo Vail for many years previously with the Dallas Symphony. He is finishing his tenure this year with the New York Phil. And his absolute final concerts as their music director will be right here in Vail.
Oh, wow.
So it's very
special.
Yes, it's very special. There'll be momentous, incredible programs, and then some really fun stuff too. We have a Broadway evening with the New York Phil, and it's just, as always, that's going to be one of the real highlights of our season.
Okay, yeah. So that's the big picture things. Now we also have your chamber music series.
Course.
Tell us who's going to be coming for that.
And I always like to remind people, you think of Bravo Vail and you think of the New York Philharmonic at the amphitheater, but we really began as a chamber music festival. And chamber music is so intimate, it's so special. I really encourage people to check it out. We're going to do 2 of those concerts at the Donovan Pavilion and 2 of them at the Villar Center, so you can kind of pick and choose. Daniil Trifonov, who I mentioned earlier, is going to do our first chamber music concert. That's incredible to have the chance to see an artist like that at the Donovan Pavilion. He's going to be with Sergei Babian, who's a world-famous pianist in his own right and happened to be Daniil's teacher. Wow. So those 2 on stage, very powerful. We have a program with Anne-Marie McDermott and Paul Huang, which is absolutely phenomenal. We've got a program with the Dali String Quartet, with the New York Philharmonic String Quartet and the pianist Igor Levitt. It's just a phenomenal series through and through, and there's 4 of those throughout our season.
Okay, yep, and once again, Donovan Pavilion for that, and the Villar for that. And then the immersive experiences. This is what I really like, because sometimes this can be, if you're not familiar with chamber music, it can be a little intimidating. This helps you learn about it and really gain an affinity for the composers and where they were at when they were writing their music.
That's such a good description. That's better than I could describe this. So the concept of this series is a deep dive into the work of one composer. And we've kind of played on that theme a little bit over the years. So we did all of Bartók's string quartets. We did one that was kind of dedicated to the love triangle of Brahms and the Schumanns. So this is looking at the last year of Schubert's life. Prolific composer, passed away sadly at the age of 31, and it's been said by many that the last year of his life was perhaps the most important in all of the history of classical music. Just what he was, the output that he created that year. So we're going to dive into that with a host of musicians. We've got vocalists Carter Bray from the New York Philharmonic, members of the Dali Quartet, Anne-Marie. It's going to be phenomenal, and like you said, I think just a way to really kind of immerse yourself and dive deep, and without any boundaries, without feeling any stress about, I don't know enough. You can just really learn and get yourself inside that composer's mind.
Okay. Well, that sounds great, Caitlin. And tickets are on sale now. Go to the website and stay tuned, because you'll have announcements and all sorts of little goodies popping up.
Absolutely. All kinds of free events, education and engagement events that you can check the website, bravovail.org. It's a great place to buy tickets, to donate, and lots more information to be found there.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank
I can't
you.
wait.
Same.
Join us every Tuesday at 6 p.m. and watch Vail Valley Latino. Our goal is to elevate the voices of the Latino community in the Eagle River Valley and provide a platform to speak with local businesses, organizations, entrepreneurs, creatives, and much more. Find the show on Facebook, YouTube, and Outside Television Channel 17. We are Vail Valley Latino.
Welcome back to Vail Valley Live, everyone. I'm Trisha Swenson, coming to you from Beaver Creek on this beautiful Monday morning, April 8th. And this is our weekday edition of the show. And the big news starting out the week is the solar eclipse that'll be happening on Monday. Now, we are not in the path of totality once again, but we will notice a difference in how dark and light it seems, especially as we approach midday, right around 12:40 a.m. or p.m. is when we're expecting to feel this. But pretty neat that this is going to be happening. So if you're out on the slopes, yeah, just be aware of your surroundings and how the lighting may be changing for you. But we should have perfect weather for it, clear skies pretty much throughout the day, at least the early afternoon. But I want to let you know about another event that's happening. This is going to be a new moon solar eclipse shamanic journey. This will be at the Energy Center in Avon on Monday night, 6 p.m. until 7:15. So what you're going to do is join Dana Teresa. She is the soul integration guide and master energy healer. And she's going to take you on a deeply enriching experience to harness the transformative power of the new moon. So new moon, and we also have this solar eclipse thing happening all today. So it should be pretty cool if you want to head over there. Once again, that's at the Energy Center in Avon. But a few things happening this week at the Vail Performing Arts Center. Just behind me, we've got the kiosk that tells you who's coming this winter. That already has shows of who's coming this summer. So Toto is the performance that we'll have here on Tuesday, April 9th. So you remember them from their hits, Rosanna, Africa. They're going to be playing those and more. So this will be at 7 p.m. at the Vail Performing Arts Center, which is just underneath the Black Family Ice Rink. Just take the escalators down. The box office is right there. It's a 530-seat theater. So you may be wondering, oh, where's the Vail? Well, it's just right underneath that ice rink. So Toto will be playing on the 9th. Get your tickets for that. They still have tickets available. So it should be a great show. They sold over 40 million albums back in the day. And then they've, of course, have had a resurgence with covers of Africa and people playing it, and a whole new generation being introduced to them. So that's on your Tuesday. Now, Let's Sing Taylor is coming up on April 12th. So that'll be this Friday. So if you love Taylor Swift, if you didn't get a chance to go to one of her concerts or couldn't get tickets, well, we have the music of Taylor Swift being performed on Friday night. And reserved seating starts at $39.50. The orchestra's pit, if you just want to stand, $49.50 for that. And limited availability on this. So I would jump on this if you want to get your tickets for Let's Sing Taylor. So it's going to be a live band experiencing, just celebrating all the music of Taylor Swift. I can't think of a better time to be doing that right now because she is so utterly popular. So come on down, and that is going to be kind of the last show of the season for the winter. And then when we start getting out to summer, we have a lot of different performances, like you get to see here, like Clint Black celebrating 35 years of Killing Time. He's going to be out there on the stage. They're announcing things pretty much each week. So if you want to get your tickets, go to valarpac.org. Bernadette Peters, she'll be performing this year as well. So a lot of the summer programming is up on their website, valarpac.org. Well, hey, let's take it to a quick break. And when we come back, I'm going to give you some details on the weather. I'm going to also let you know what terrain has been closed. We've closed quite a bit of Beaver Creek Mountain, so stay with us.
We believe in the power of a live performance. We believe in making memories together. Join us as we celebrate making moments that last a lifetime. Bringing concerts, comedy, Broadway, classical, dance, and family entertainment in the heart of the Rocky Mountains in Beaver Creek Village. View the full lineup and get tickets today at valarpac.org.
Welcome back to Vail Valley Live. I'm Trisha Swenson coming to you from Beaver Creek, and we are closing things down. This is Monday, April 8th. This is our weekday edition. I want to remind you that we did close down Bachelor Gulch and Arrowhead, but we also closed down Strawberry Park Lift. We've closed Larkspur Lift and Chair 9, the Birds of Prey Lift. So your main access to the mountain is going to be Chair 6, Centennial Express. And then, of course, we'll have Rose Bowl open for you. We'll have Chair 8 open for you. The Cinch Express, bring you to all those upper greens. And great beginner area right over here with Hay Meadows. So pretty much the eastern hillside from Chair 6 east will be open for you. And then over at Vail, we did close down Blue Sky Basin, and we closed down the beginner lift, Chair 12. At Golden Peak, but the Rivermont Express is still open for you. But a quick look at the weather, brought to you by Grand Hyatt Vail, home of the Vail Valley Live Studios, also home of the brand new Makoto Vail. We're going to have wonderful weather for Monday's solar eclipse. So plenty of sunshine throughout the day. We do have a slight chance of some snow tonight into tomorrow morning, only about a 20% chance, so the cloud cover may start to come through. Otherwise, highs in the 40s, overnight lows in the 20s for the next several days. That's the look. There you go. You can see that right there. So we're going to have pretty good weather for you for spring skiing. Don't forget to make sure your skis and boards are tuned, waxed, and ready to go for the type of conditions we have out there. But thanks for watching the show today. We'll see you on Friday.